When tattooing came in my life, I had lost my job. I'd kind of embarrassed to say, but I was drawing unemployment, going through a rigorous apprenticeship, working 5 days a week, having to pay for an apprenticeship on top of that, and still support a kid and having another one on the way. And it was a very humbling and sober time in my life to where it was all or nothing. Originally, I started out as a dancer, and then I got into graffiti art and abstract art, and then got into painting and sculpting. In 2000, that kind of all ended, and I wrote a grant to the city and started teaching it to inner city kids. I realized the effect that what art did for my life and changing my life and putting me on the right path. So I felt like it was essential for me to use my tools to better other people's lives. I was solely self-taught up until 25, and then I had the pleasure of workshopping with a world-renowned artist, Master Dowda Creve, and that changed my life. Seeing these huge 15-foot paintings, and I thought, wow, if this type of artwork has this kind of effect on my life, then what could I create to have that same effect on somebody else's life? I felt that for me was the point of being an artist, just how to affect people with something that's true in spirit, to change them profoundly when they look at it. I didn't even have a tattoo for a whole year when I was tattooing. And people were absolutely terrified to get a tattoo. They were like, "You don't even have a tattoo." But I knew if I could really get going, I knew that God was calling me to do something greater. So I just dug in, drew, practiced, and then eventually within 3 months into my apprenticeship, I was already doing portraits and stuff that was a little more complex for even a seasoned artist. Coming from fine art into tattooing, because of that background with fine art, I just love the classical figure. I love portraits and stuff. So it made it a lot easier to translate things that a lot of the old schooler tattooers just didn't really have an interest in. So I enjoyed it and I excelled at it, and I just think it put me in a demographic to where I wanted to be as an artist. I want people to know that when they come to get a tattoo from me, that I am just a real person like them. This is what I do. I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to create something beautiful and change your life. And in return, you changed my life. That's great to me. It's when I tattoo people, and it has so much of an effect on me that it changes me as a human being. That to me is the most gratifying feeling as a tattooist. My name's Timothy Warner, and I'm a fine artist that tattoos.